Related Papers 6 to 9. The Starting Place, or If God is All, Why Do I Feel So Rotten? Dear Beth, it is easy to pay lip service to the beautiful words of truth while we go right on believing the lie and living it. How many of us have said, yes, God is the allness of all, while we continue like a weather vane affected by every wind that blows. God is all, we say, and evil is just a seeming. Then we cower and scrape before the seeming that frightens us. Does this sound familiar? Of course it does, to all of us. The starting place is certainly the discernment that God actually is all in all. This is the beginning for those who want to come out from the endless trials and tribulations of human experience. But this beginning leads nowhere until we act in accord with it. Appearances change when actions based upon them change. The fearful seeming must be faced at some point. It is powerless, and we stand up to it as powerless. We make the determination to do this, and we are girded by angels from within and without. Then the nature of the threat changes. The sense of foreboding slips away, and we see it more clearly as the necessary learning experience it actually is, and was from the beginning. This lesson is neither good nor bad. It transcends that division. It is neither a foreboding nor a beneficent reversal of the appearance, as metaphysics so often teaches. Reality is infinitely more than the intellectual divisions we make into real and unreal, spirit and matter, good and evil, and the like. But Beth, this standing up isn't the end of our action either. We rejoice and give thanks, yes, but that is only the beginning. When we get through the difficulty, we don't return to it, or to our old routines with business as usual. There are more steps to take, more revelations to come, and more strength will be found, all leading us to really discover the child within. Oh, great goodness, the child shows us how to stand up to things. Yes, indeed. The child we are is most anxious to have us get out and up on top of the mountain, and get there in more than metaphysical profession. The child within us takes us there in actual fact. There we see the holy scene and take up our subjective scepter. There is no human situation we can get ourselves into that the child can't show us the way out of. The child of light, like the photon, is everywhere on the mountain at once. That inmost identity knows exactly what we need at the moment and gives it to us when we call for help. What is our help? The acknowledgement that the child is still right here, right now, available to help us. Find the eternal Christ child, Beth. You can. This is the first real step, and until one has done this, no matter how many years he has studied the truth, he has done nothing toward assuming his rightful heritage and dominion. Child equals heart equals soul, the overlooked simplicity. I have never talked heart to heart with a single person who hasn't admitted that the child was still there within him, struggling perhaps, or a distant dream from the past, but still there. All of us continue to dream dreams and wonder about soft things. The heart of us still goes leaping through the high places of imagination occasionally, and soars with the high flying swallows to see the far side of the moon. That is the child at work. Yes, the child still lives. Moreover, this inner one, the old, new child of us, is healthy and well, absolutely all right in every way. None of its enthusiasm has been dulled by the years. Its eyesight is as sharp as an eagle's, its hearing keen as a puppy's, and all the feelings of youth are pounding with excitement, exactly as they did when we were children, unencumbered by the world. Much has been said about the heart of us. Great theological positions have been established around the immortal soul. Reader, listen with the heart of yourself for a minute. The little child of us, the heart of us, and the soul of us are the same one. Whatever we have come to perceive with the heart has been a recognition of that eternal child within. And now, as I write of this one, I address the heart, the soul, with which we are all concerned. Oh, yes, the heart and soul of us, the child, is still right here, quite capable of confirming itself, evidencing itself, and revitalizing our view of everything. As the years pass and the world encroaches relentlessly, we lose sight of this original nature or identity, except as an old photograph or a memory etched somewhere in an inaccessible past. It comes as a surprise to hear that the original child and all its feelings are still around. Then it comes as a wonderment to learn firsthand that they are not inaccessible at all, but still right here, closer than breathing, closer than fingers and toes. There is an ageless mystery in our ability to find identity. As one reads these words about the child, the heart knows this is the truth, a truth hidden all these years in simplicity and childlikeness that we have left behind. When we are alone, we still play the child's game. While we are walking and driving or puttering with the pots, there is some little thing we do in the mind's eye exactly as we did as a child. There are ships and ports and storms at sea when we wash the dishes or take a bath. Don't tell me you don't know what I'm talking about. Deep inside you do. You see, I am the child too, the same child, and I have become it again. I know, by God, by the grace of God, what I'm writing here, and I know that the first step in feeling the joys of the real, as we did as children, is to acknowledge that the original nature of us hasn't left us.